Hello students, welcome to my channel Positron. Dear students, since last few days continuously I'm making videos over capacitor and posting on my channel. I'm very sure that you people are trying to understand the problem that I have solved here. If any problem regarding to my videos, must comment so that I can reform in myself, right? Dear students, today's problem is some tricky problem. That is, our motive is to find the charge on capacitor in different problems, in different cases. Okay, some sort of problem I'm considering like this. The first problem is this is a ground, the 4 microfarad. The 10 volt, this 20 volt. This 12 microfarad, and here this 10 volt. This 10 volt, this 20 volt, this is 10 volt, 12 microfarad, and it is 4 microfarad. What we have to do? Find charge on each capacitor. Find charge on each capacitor. Dear students, these are tricky problems. Just you should have a funda. Then if you have the concept really, then this problem you can solve just a minute. Just in a minute. Like I'm trying to solve this problem. Dear students, these 2 points are ground, so it is 0 and so it is 0. Right? Ground always we suppose. We assume 0 volt. This is 0. Now, it is a 10 volt. This is a higher potential point, 10 volt. It means here the potential difference should be 10 and this is. Then 10 minus 0 is a 10. Now again come, here it is 20 volt and higher potential point is a 10 volt. It means this and this point should have a 10 volt of potential difference. If it is 10 volt, then it must should be 10 volt. And now 20 minus 10 is again 10 volt. It is 10 volt, this is 10 volt, this is 0. Now look here, 10 volt minus 10 volt is a what? 0 potential difference. So here the charge will be Q1 is equal to C into V. C is a 12 microfarad and V is a 0, so it is a 0 microcoulomb. Now dear student, this has the potential difference 10 minus 0, 10. So Q2, the charge on 4 microfarad will be 4 into 10, that is 40 microfarad, right? So this problem might be asked in NEET or JEE mains, right? I'm not talking about the advanced at all. So in this way you can solve the charge on each capacitor. The 2 capacitors I have considered here and I found the charge for these 2 capacitors. Next problem is what we have to do. Second is the 2 microfarad, this is 4 microfarad, this is 6 microfarad, 2 microfarad. Four microfarad, this 6 microfarad, and this is 10 volt, 20 volt. Dear students, this time the problem is that this is 10 volt, this is 20 volt, this is 2 microfarad, 4 microfarad, 6 microfarad, and in each case we have to find the charges on these capacitors. Now dear students, what I am going to do, look here. This point is connected with lower potential of both, so I am considering it 0. If it is 0, then between these 2 points there should be 20 volt potential difference, so it will be 20 volt. So this will be 20 volt. In similar way, here the potential difference should be 10 volts, so it is 10 volt. This is 10, right? And about this we cannot say anything, so less is a x. Now dear student, if we would be able to find out the value of x, then easily the charge on these capacitors we can find. So for finding the value of x, I'm going to write the nodal equation for the x. This is for this. You know, writing nodal equation, if you write the nodal equation, then always you have to suppose that x is at higher potential. So for this is what? Q is equal, summation Q is equal to 0. For this, it is x minus 10 into 2, x minus 10 into 2, plus, for that x minus 0 into 6 are 6x, and for that x minus 20 into 4, and that is equal to 0. So dear student, look here, this is 2 3s are 2 2s are. So it is x, 3x, 4x to 5x. This is x, 3x, 4x, 2x, that is 5x. Now it is minus 10 and this is minus 40 this is minus 10 and this is minus 40 ultimately becomes minus 50. Sorry, it is x, 3x, 2x, this is 6x. Solid set. So 6x equals to 50 or x equals to 50 by 6. That is I think it's 25 by 3. Right? X we have got 25 by 3 volt. Look here, it is x, 3x, that is 4x, 2x, 6x, minus 10, minus 40, minus 50, 6x equals to 50. So x equal to 50 by 6. This turns out to be 25 by 3. So this potential is at 25 by 3. Now dear student, if you want to find out the charge on each, now look here, this is 25 by 3. So charge on 6 microfarad, that is I am writing, denoting by Q6. Charge on 6 microfarad is equal to C into V. C is 6 and this is 25 by 3 minus 0 means 25 by 3. So 3 2s are, this is 50 microcoulomb. Now it is a higher potential point, so it will be positive, it will be negative, and charge will flow like this. Now it begins from positive charge, Now again look, what? This is 25 by 3, this is 10 volt, right? So 10 is a greater than this, so charge on 2 microcoulomb, Q2, 2 microfarad. This will be C is at 2 into 10 minus 25 by 3. So it is 30 minus 5 by 3. This is 10 by 3 microcoulomb. 30 minus 25. This is 5 by 3. 5 to the 10 by 3 microcoulomb. Again, this is higher potential point, so it is a positive. This is negative. And again, dear students, look here. This 25 by 3, again it is at higher potential, so Q4 will be, this is 20 minus 25 by 3, V and C is a 4. 60 minus 25, that is 35 by 3 into 4, that is 140 by 3 microcoulomb. Right? 140 by 3 microcoulomb. Again, this is at higher potential, this is negative. Right? So, charge will be distributed like this, you can say. Okay? The charge will be distributed in this way. You can say, this charge is divided in these two. You can say. In this way, we find the charge on all the three capacitors using the nodal equation. We find value of x. because these two lower potential, it was a common point for the lower potential of these two cells. So I have considered it 0 because it is 20 volt. So it would be 20 volt. Here will be 20 volt. Here it is 10 volt potential difference. So here should be 10 volt of potential difference. So I suppose it is 10 volt. So this would be the 10 volt. We cannot say anything about this point. That is why I have assumed it to be the x. So I have written the nodal equation for the x. Nodal equation for the x means summation q equal to 0. You can say that these three plates are just have nothing to do something from the external world, right? They are isolated, so you can write summation q equal to 0. While applying the nodal equation, always assume the x to be a point of higher potential. So it is x minus 10 into 2 plus x minus 0 into 6 plus x minus 20 into 4 and equals to 0. Summation q equal to 0. Now dear students, solve for the x. And if you once get the value of x, then you can get the potential difference across all the three capacitors, and in this way you would be able to find the charge on each capacitor. Next problem is it is a 6 volt battery, and this is 2.8 ohm. Here is a capacitor. This is 2 microfarad. This is 4 ohm. And this is 2 ohm, 3 ohm. What we have to do? We have to find out the charge on 2 microfarad. What we have to do? We have to find out the charge on 2 microfarad. Right? That we have to find out. Dear student, in the steady state, what we have to do? Nothing we have to do. In the steady state, capacitor will be fully charged, and once if it is fully charged, in this circuit in this branch there would be no current, so you can remove it in the steady state. Now dear students, if current comes in this way, it will be divided into these two. So the equivalent resistance R per R is small r, I am writing 3 into 2 upon 3 plus 2, 5. 3 to the 6 means 1.2 ohm. So equivalent resistance of the circuit capital R, this and this are in series. So it is a 1.2 plus 2.8. This is 4.0 of 4 ohm. Now current in the circuit I is equal to V upon R, that is 6 by 4, that is 3 by 2, that is 1.5 ampere. Now dear student, we have find out the equivalent of this. So potential drop, let it is terminal A and this is B. Potential drop between A and B. What will be? V is equal to I into R. So I is that you find whatever current will travel will be released from the battery, the same current will pass through this combination. So it is a V is equal to I is a 1.5 ampere, and resistance of this equivalent is a 1.2, right? 12 5 is 66, this is 18, and now at 2 point, this is 1.8 volt. Now dear student, here it was 2 microfarad. It was a capacitor of 2 microfarad and 4 ohm resistor. Because of a steady state, once capacitor is fully charged in the steady state, it will receive no current at all. That's why. If these two combinations are parallel, if it is A, it is B, then this is also A, this is also B. It means the potential difference between the ends of capacitor, between the plates of capacitor will be again VA minus VB, and this potential difference will also be applied here, right? So the charge in this capacitor, that is Q is equal to C into V. C is a what? This is 2 and V is a what? 1.8, and that is equal to 3.6 microcoulomb. What concept we have applied? This combination was parallel to this. So whatever potential difference appears across the terminal of these two, the same potential difference will appear across it, but there is no current in the steady state. So no current is flowing, so it is not going to work at all. So the potential, if there would have been current, then this potential difference of 1.8 volt have been distributed between these two, right? In the series combination, you know the potential is distributed, but there it is not receiving any current in the steady state. So the potential difference between A and B will appear across it. It will be fully charged, and then there will be no current. And so in this steady state condition, Q is equal to C into V. C is a 2 microfarad and V is a, this is a 1.8, and simply it is a 3.6 microcoulomb. Dear students, since last few days continuously I am making videos of capacitor. I am trying my best to let you understand the topic going on. I hope you people are following me, and if you think that my videos are, my efforts are positive to you, then please and please share, subscribe and like my video, and must put bell icon so that you might be notified about my next video. Till then, thanks. Have you all a very good day. Thank you.